Great night, everyone.
My culinary line, Lydia's Kitchen, is special because behind it is my 50 years of experience of cooking in the kitchen and all the things that I love in the kitchen. My grandparents had wheat fields, we made the flour, but between that golden wheat swayed beautiful red poppies. And I used to sneak in, collect them, make a beautiful bouquet, and bring it for the family table for dinner. Get great ingredients, good equipment, and you have yourself a simple, good Italian meal. Tutti a tavola a mangiare. That means beckoning the whole family to the table for the great meal you have just prepared.
Well, it is time to come to the table for that great meal. We have Lydia's Kitchen by Chef Lidia Bastianich, who is joining us this entire hour here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks. I'm going to be your host this beautiful Sunday morning. And couple things. We've got a little housekeeping that we need to do. First off, let me ask you, did you miss that hour this morning? So, of course, we sprung ahead, and we're ready for spring. We're ready to lighten and brighten it up, and that's what we're going to do. We do have a VIP savings event going on right now, so if you have an HSN card, today is your day to use it, because when you spend $50, you can save 10 when you use the code 180198. When you spend $100, you can save 25 off when you use the code 189933. And I'm going to remind you of that as you're shopping. But if you don't have an HSN card, today would be the day to get it. Visit hsn.com/HSN card to apply for it. And then you can get in on all of the savings that we do with that amazing HSN card. So I mentioned that Chef Lidia is with us this entire hour. She's brought along all of your favorites, all of her favorites, and some things that are going to help you in the kitchen, like the 300-watt glass bowl electric chopper. So first off, it's beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful chopper that you have and will have. And this is going to allow you to chop and really prep for your meals. You know, if you were chopping, whether it's garlic or onions or vegetables or what have you, you've got that stainless steel blade that's gonna help you do that. Really simple and easy. It's on sale and it is coming up, all right? But we are going to start off this hour, and I'm going to just grab my own copy, and I'm inviting you to grab your copy as well, of this amazing cookbook. Now, this is one of dozens that Chef has written, but what's fantastic about this one is that you've got over 100 recipes, literally from appetizers all the way to dessert, and it's one pot cooking. So this is not that kind of recipe book where you have to literally use every pot in the kitchen. This just makes it easy. You can literally cook and serve in one pot, and you're serving your entire family, which is fantastic. Now, we've got lots to share with you. Oh, first off, every book is signed by Chef herself, which is fantastic, but you're gonna see from seafood to pasta to desserts to stews and soups and everything in between, full color, delicious, gorgeous, and all coming to you. Take advantage of this, and it's all brought to us by Chef Lidia Bastianich herself, who's with us this entire hour. How are you? Good morning.
Oh, pleasure being here with you. Welcome, everybody.
It is so fun to have you here.
Thank you.
First off, Chef said to me, are you hungry? Because we're gonna eat, and this is the kind of thing that would be great for every household, right?
Absolutely. People love this book because it is a one-pot sort of situation.
Yes.
And you know, it's easy, but that's not only for pasta or for desserts, one pot chicken cacciatore, but also for meat dishes, fish dishes, all in a baking pan. You put your vegetables, you put your meat, you put it in the oven, and it's done. And you serve it. You can serve it right in the pan on the family style. Let's make things easy. Let's make life welcoming, not all that funny sort of plating things.
Right. See, that's what I love, is that you give us the ability to make delicious food. It's not complicated because we don't have time for complicated.
Absolutely. No, but you don't want to.
And there's no need. Italian food is straightforward, it's simple, and it's delicious. What's important is that you have the right ingredients, seasonal, and that you have the right equipment to cook it in.
And that's what this is about. And so when you see, and I'm just showing you a couple of, you know, just a few recipes that you're gonna have a chance to make. And some favorites, some, I love that you were saying it's a very modern way to cook. Look, this is a skillet lasagna. Look at that. Look at how delicious that looks.
Okay.
How amazing is this?
You can bring it right to the table just like that. And let me tell you, and I tell you how to make it, you know, yes, you make fresh dough. I teach you how to make fresh dough too. But sometimes how to use those kind of pre-cooked pastas, you know?
Oh, really?
This is what this is done in. It's very easy.
Yes.
And I'm going to go for a little piece of dessert for you.
Okay.
You keep on talking.
Okay. Well, I'm like staring at the food because it looks so good. And that's what we're talking about. You've got desserts, you have pasta, you have a stew here, you've got chicken cacciatore, you've got muffins, you've got a little bit of everything that you're gonna see in the cookbook. And it's one pot cooking. So again, not only are you not using every pot in the kitchen, you're not then having to wash every pot in the
Exactly,
kitchen.
exactly. And, but there's something also about everything sort of being cooked together instead of separate. If you roast things, roast vegetables and meats and together, they all get the flavors of it. Pasta the same way.
Look at that.
That's that with a little, that's fresh tomatoes, mozzarella, and a little pesto and pasta, and you've got yourself a great meal.
Yes.
Serve it in a bowl, family style like that.
And so simple. And you mentioned fresh tomatoes. It's like tomato season. This is when everything is ripe and extra delicious, and you've got the ability to have this at home.
So touch this.
Okay.
This is still warm. I just baked it for you this morning.
Oh my goodness. Tell me what we have here.
This is a bread pudding made out of different berries. Whatever you have, fruit, you get yourself a nice baking dish like this. This is Lydia. This is a ceramic dish. And you have yourself dessert. You can put some whipped cream on top. You can serve it just like that. Some ice cream.
That is delicious.
And some ricotta cookie just. You can take that maybe home.
Okay, the whole platter.
Yeah.
You know, gotta ask. It's delicious. And the fact that I could make this in one pot and serve my family, and I'm giving them something extra special.
Right. And it is simple recipes, Italian simplicity, and really the flavors of, you know, and us Italians, I love our fresh herbs. So there's plenty of fresh herbs used in this one pot dishes.
This is amazing. It really is. That's why we wanted to start off here. I will tell you, you can get it. You've got over 100 recipes that are coming to you. Every book is signed, hand signed, which is fantastic. And you have the ability to cook something special for your family without having to spend all day in the kitchen and without having a lot to do at the end. It's one pot cooking. Every kind of meal, from appetizers to desserts and everything in between, including breakfast, okay? I'm gonna hold on to this because I don't want you to miss out. Let's keep my plate.
All right, we'll come back to it.
We'll keep the platter.
Here.
Coming up, we also have this 6-quart stainless stock pot with the colander insert. So not only is it beautiful, it's also that size that really is gonna allow you to cook for a large number of people. And if you're thinking, and now that it's spring, we've got get-togethers and family get-togethers and celebrations, and I want an easy, not only beautiful, but a simple way to cook, this is it. Nice large size. It comes with the lid and the colander lid as well. We've got that coming up. It's a weekly deal drop. The price on that ends tonight at midnight, all right? Let's continue on, and let's talk about this chopper.
So now if we're gonna make those recipes, we have to have the equipment.
That's right.
You know, and there's nothing like a chopper, and a cute little chopper. You don't need one of those big all the time. And this one is ideal. Look how beautiful. All you do is you put your things in there, and a little cover, and the motor goes on top, and garlic.
It's that simple. You can hear the power of it, too.
And look how nice it chops it up.
Right.
And you can store it also in this, because you can take this off like that.
Okay.
And you can, we have a lid.
Oh, fantastic.
And you can store it. Well, let's take this out.
And that's that stainless blade that you've got.
Yes. And here it is. You put it in the refrigerator and you go to it when you need it.
You make it simple. You've got
Parsley.
2 choices, either the limone, right? Or the poppy perry. Those are going to be your 2 choices.
Those are there. Limone.
Limone.
Grazie. Parsley. You know, parsley, I love my parsley, and it's very healthy for you. The same thing. Keep on chopping it, you can save it in here. And you know what you can see in a lot of my books, and us Italians use a pesto, pestata.
Yeah.
Celery, carrots, and onions at the basis of a lot of the meat sauces.
Okay.
You chop it in here,
Look at how fast this is.
you see? And you can do it as fine as you like it, or you can leave it even a little bit chunky,
Okay.
and you can save it just like that in the refrigerator.
Love that.
All set.
Love
Then you
that.
can do all your baking also. This is practical. You know, these little choppers are godsend.
Because you just plug, it's one plug, and look at how fast.
And again, these are the walnuts.
Yes.
Look at this. And again, you can, you know, as thin or as... And I'm going to use this, the same one,
Okay.
and I'm going to make some of the croutons. Here we have. You can chop
nice.
some croutons. Let me just put this in, so this way.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's all you do. You just pop in the blade and then put in your food.
That's it.
Press a button.
And I'm going to put a little oregano, so I'm going to flavor my croutons just a little bit like
okay.
that. And you know what? I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil, and then you can just toast them a little bit in the oven.
Okay.
And you're done.
This is simple. We can
Look at
totally
this.
do this.
Can you do this?
Yes.
Look at it.
And you just put the top on and then you press the button.
Exactly. And you know, you can make it as thick as you want, as slow. You take it out, you put it on a tray in the oven,
Yeah.
and voila. You have it, you see, it's flavored, it's toasted,
Oh.
Caesar salad, any salad.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Perfect.
Okay, and easy.
And just so you know, again, all you're choosing is, do you want the poppy perry, which is the red, or do you want the limone, which is the blue and yellow? And you're getting these, you don't need to program anything. These are not digital. There's one plug, and then you press the big button on top, and it's as simple as that. I do invite you to get it because these are our helpers in the kitchen, right?
Absolutely. You see, I'm going through every course. This is a salad dressing, so I'm going through the toasted bread to the pestata, to the cheese. I'm going through every. You can use it for every course.
Okay.
The chopper. Look at this. And you know what I have in there?
What's that?
You are busy talking, which is good. But I put some egg yolk, white wine vinegar, olive oil, mustard, a little salt and pepper, and you have this wonderful dressing all ready. And you can make a big, big bowl and save some because it saves. But otherwise, it's just like that, and you're just ready to go. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
With the same chopper that you were able to chop vegetables and everything else in.
Absolutely. And you can, some of those toasters, the bread you can throw in, and you got yourself a delicious salad. And if you have some extra, you save it.
Yes.
It stays in the refrigerator well for you.
This is fantastic.
And then, of course, the ultimate is the pesto. You know, us Italians are pesto. We love our pesto. Do you like pesto?
I
Gemma?
do. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. There you go. So it keeps on going. And for the pesto, it depends on how much garlic you like. I like my garlic.
Okay.
Basil, nice fresh basil. I always put, you know, some people use just basil, but I like a little bit of parsley in there, just to sort of freshen it up and change the flavoring, and some toasted pine nuts.
Okay.
Okay, and of course some olive oil.
Yes. Look at that. And that's it.
That's it, and you have your pesto.
Oh my gosh, that was what we can totally do this.
Eh?
We can.
Let's see, I'm looking. Maybe I can use a little bit more of, and you can add it just this way. It goes,
Oh yeah.
you see?
Yes.
And you keep on going.
And then you just make it to your liking, to however.
Yeah.
Yes.
You make a pasta, and you see, if you put more, it kind of is more effective with the pesto. But the
Okay.
pesto could be very fine, or you can make it choppy also. You know, like chunky, depends on what you like.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you see, again, that's the power of the chopper, 300 watts of power. And you've got multiple blades and the stainless steel blades that are going around. And look at that. From basil, parsley, you had the pine nuts, and the olive oil.
And the
you've got
garlic.
and the garlic, of course. We've got to have that. Oh, it smells so good, too.
Smells good, huh?
There's nothing better than fresh.
Yeah, I like mine a little chunky, you know, sort of the nuts, I like to taste them in there. But
Yes.
otherwise, you know, you could put more and more and really make a whole bowl. And then if you make a whole bowl, what you do to save it, you put it in a container, in a glass container, tap it with oil so it doesn't oxidize, it doesn't turn black.
Okay.
And you can use it in a few days.
See, this is we're getting all of the inside information, right? I know a lot of you are loving these. A lot of you are loving. We've got the poppy perry, which is the red, and then we have the limone, which is the yellow. And I know a lot of you are loving this. And remember, if you're getting this chopper, there are lots of beautiful other kitchen accessories that you can add on to that, and you can have the entire look. And because we eat with our eyes first, right?
It's, you know, us Italians, we love food, we love flavor, we love aroma, but we love looks.
Yes.
We want it to be beautiful.
Absolutely.
We love music. So one of my favorite poppies, I love poppies, and I love lemons. And that's the choice. That reflects Lidia in your kitchen.
Absolutely, and you're gonna see that as a thread throughout everything that you see today. So if you're picking up the chopper, and I know a lot of you are, enjoy the sale price, under $20 to get it home. You're gonna get the glass bowl, you'll get the lid, you'll get, of course, your motor with 300 watts of power, and then you'll also get your storage lid as well that comes along with this silicone seal so that everything stays on, and you get the scraper. So you've got it all. Just decide which color you want, and we'd love to send it on out to you. And these you mentioned from the cookbook that you need not only the right ingredients, but you need the right tools to work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, any profession, you know, you need your tools. And in the kitchen, you know, there's those basic tools.
Yes.
And I remember my grandmother used to chop with the chopper and the knife.
Yeah.
But, you know, today is a little bit more commodity. What can I tell you?
We've got a little bit of an easier time to go.
Yes, yes.
And we're going to show you some more. Right here we made the pesto. And if you're looking at that saying, okay, that I would just pick it up just for that.
So if you make your pesto, bread, you can chop this is cheese. So you can grate your cheese.
Yes.
Let's see.
And that looks like Parmesan.
Yes, Parmesan cheese.
And then so when you can do it at home, then you don't have to buy it pre-grated. And you can chop it to your consistency.
And it's important that when you chop it fresh like that, it brings so much of the flavor, you know, because as you grate cheese, you can smell it, and that escapes. And what you want really. So you see here you have and you can grate it as thin as you want, as chunky or thicker.
Yes.
And a little more.
A little bit more. Yeah.
A little more.
I like that. You can see what you're getting. You can see where you want it to be. And then when you're done, you just stop pressing the button.
That's
it's as simple as that. I know a lot of you are loving this and picking this up. Enjoy the FlexPay. 856-452 is the item number to get this home. And you can go for yours, again, in either your limone or the poppy perry. I do want to share with you what we've got coming up. Because I know a lot of you are kind of like, you know, filling up your shopping cart on hsn.com. But this is from Lidia's Kitchen. This is the stoneware pasta bowl. I'm showing you this early because we don't have a lot of them. As a matter of fact, we're down to our last about 1,000. And then that's it. And that bowl is large enough to hold, well, this is it. You can see how much salad we've got in here. We had our pasta in there a little bit earlier when we started the show. This is your bowl. This is this beautiful platter. I'm gonna take this straight to the table. And again, we eat with our eyes, and you can see how beautiful that is. It's coming up, but it is limited, okay? Let me just remind you, if you tuned in a little bit late, for today only, you can get $10 off when you spend $50 and your HSN card with code 180198. And you can get $25 off when you spend $100 with code 189933. And you can do that as many times as you want throughout the day. Let's talk meatballs and that perfect portion.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. So these wonderful things, I mean, you know, yes, one would the scoopers, one would say, okay, ice cream.
Yes.
But there's so many more uses because you have an actual measuring here.
Right.
So let's say you want to do have a meatball mix here.
Okay.
And you know, and you don't even have to get your hands in there.
Ooh.
You know, so just kind of fill it up well.
And that's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I like, and you're gonna get the two teaspoon scoop and the 4 teaspoon scoop. You're getting both of them today. And so if you want bigger meatballs or smaller, you can decide on that. Ooh, look at that one.
That's the right size meatballs, and then you can bake them in the oven or whatever, and they tighten up. But
Okay.
if you want the smaller size meatball, you have your sauce going,
Yes.
and
Ooh, that smells good. Just
you like this?
yes. Wow.
Okay, and we can take the smaller one. I want a smaller one if I'm going to throw it right in there.
Okay.
Or if you have a soup, you know, us Italian likes a wedding soup.
Yes.
With meatballs.
Yes.
So, okay.
So in a soup, we would probably use the smaller, just so that it's an easier bite.
And you dunk it just right in there. Just like that. Make sure that, you know, you sort of press it in good so that it's compact.
Okay.
And right into the sauce. And it's sort of, you leave it there for a little bit, you let it cook, sort of tighten up.
Okay.
And then you're done.
That's easy. We can totally do that.
Let me show you how. This is, I'm going to do it very gentle because it's, look at them.
Yes.
You see?
And they'll cook right in.
They'll cook right in there. There you go.
Do you see that? That perfect scoop?
And you can put all of them. All of the meatballs that you intended, you put them slowly in there.
Right.
Give it a light mix now and then as you're entering it. But they're all the same size.
Right. And that means they cook evenly,
Yes,
right? When they're all
yes.
the same size?
Yes. Okay.
And that's the 2 tablespoon. Remember, you're getting 2 of them. You're going to get a 2 tablespoon measure and a 4 tablespoon measure, and you decide, do you want the Papi Peri or do you want the limone, okay? Those are your only choices. You showed us meatballs, but we're going to use these for pretty much everything.
Muffins?
Yes.
Baking?
Yes, please.
You know, they're right. You could wet it just a little bit so that it slides easy, and this way, you're sure that you get your whole measure and right in the middle there.
Okay. And it's that simple.
You see?
Yes. I even love the thumb press that you put on. It's a nice size of it too.
Yeah. It's sort of, you don't have to fight for it, look for it.
Yes.
It fits right in and gives you that support where you can.
Oh, that's that perfect release. Do you see how it just
Yeah.
falls in? And then you've got a perfect portion every time. So you're not going to have some muffins that are overfilled in this case and some that are underfilled.
And sometimes you get them all over, you know.
Yes.
And then that sort of overbakes or whatever. But this, you get them right in the middle. Once in a while, you sort of lubricate it with a little bit of warm water just to get things in.
Okay. And it's just that simple.
Isn't it?
And remember, you're getting too, that this is the 4 tablespoon scoop that you see right here. You're also gonna get a 2 tablespoon. So you can decide, and I love that these are the kinds of things, because I bake with my daughter, she's 7.
You do?
And this is something easy enough to really kind of help.
She can do that.
Help in the kitchen.
Yeah. And you have the smaller one if you want smaller ones. If you have, you know, a lot of kids coming and one muffin or one cupcake is too big.
Right.
You make them a little smaller.
This is perfect.
All right.
See how perfect, and do you see how fast this goes too?
Yeah.
When you are not fighting with the tools, you have the right tools for the function.
Exactly. We do the same for cookies. Now, cookies, I'll use the smaller one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use a little bit. And this is a ricotta. I gave you one before.
Yes,
you tasted
delicious.
it. Yeah.
That's right. They're
but
so
the
good.
cookies, the same thing. You know, you sort of get it right.
Yes. And right there. And so now when I bake it, they'll all bake the exact same size and at the same rate. Do you see that? The ricotta cookies, I'm telling you, the recipe is in the cookbook that we started off with. You can keep going, you can keep picking that up. You're gonna want them. And I invite you, let this be the very first recipe that you make when you get the book home, because they are amazing.
And they're so easy.
Yes.
They're so easy.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah.
You keep, now the ricotta cookies, but any cookies, you know, that you have, you can measure, and they come the same shape, and you place them or whatever, nice and easy. You know, I'm a little nervous. No. Here, cooking. And then I have another surprise. I bet you never tasted that before, and that is affogato.
Affogato.
Affogato is a dessert, an Italian dessert. Yeah. And you make espresso coffee.
Oh.
And then you have some ice cream. And while the espresso is nice and hot, you just plop in.
Oh, my.
And that's an affogato. Let me give you a little bit more ice cream.
And then do I just drink it or do I use a spoon?
You use a spoon and you
got a
drink it, you get a spoon. Now I want you to taste this.
Okay.
And it's a dessert and coffee together.
Oh,
it's
my goodness.
So when you're finishing an Italian meal, what's easier than an espresso and ice cream? You have enough ice cream?
Oh my God, yes. This is so good. I've not had this. Thank you for introducing this to me.
And scoops.
This is amazing. This is good. With the same scoop that you made cookies, that you made muffins, that you made meatballs, you're getting 2 scoops. You're gonna get the 2 tablespoon and the 4 tablespoon. You decide which print you want, the limone or the poppy perry, and we'd love to send it to you, less than $15, and I think actually they would make really great gifts if you have somebody very special in your life, okay? This is so good. I'm gonna hold on to this as we continue on. Just so you know, we do have the 12-inch electric wood spice mill. And I'm telling you it's electric because usually when we see the wood spice mills, we think, oh, that's a 2-hander and I have to crank it. You don't. There is a button on top and you just press the button. And these work on batteries. They work on AAA batteries, and you can put any kind of spice, whether it's pepper, corn, you can do salt, to have ground salt, you can do any kind of spice, however you choose to do it. We've got those available for you. Again, on sale, and if you want to go ahead and pick those up, get as many of those spice mills as you can, okay? Chef is going to stay with us. We're gonna take a quick break, and on the other side, we've got that large stock pot that we're gonna feature for you.
I am beyond thrilled to partner with a company like HSN. It's a true honor to share my closet. I surround myself with the most talented team possible. Design essential pieces that are stylish yet comfortable. There should never be an expiration date on looking and feeling beautiful. You're going to love this.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
I was just finishing my affogato. Oh, that was so good. Thank you, Chef. I know we're in the kitchen with Chef Lidia, but I wanted to share my outfit with you because we get questions every day about what's the host wearing, so that's why we share it with you. The top I have on is from Colleen Lopez, and it's so pretty. I've gotten so many compliments on it today. Isn't it perfect for spring? We do have other colors on there, and you can tie it closed or leave it open or do whatever, all right? Nice and loose, and you just pull it over your head, and it's really simple. And then my pants are from Anthony, and I love that it's like that perfect kind of soft color match. If you like sort of in this case, sort of like a chambray color, that's what these are. But you just pull them on. They have a nice elastic waist, and I'm gonna need it for the food that I'm eating this hour. With pockets, they're nice and loose. They come in lots of colors. But it's always the answer to what is the host wearing? If you ever wonder, just always check Host Closet on hsn.com, all right? But we are in the kitchen with Chef Lidia Bastianich, and we are so happy that she's here. I'm holding on to the cookbook that we started off the show with over 100 recipes. And if you missed it, you can still, or if you missed the presentation, you can still go ahead and pick it up. Chef always talks about not only having the right recipes, but also having the right tools in the kitchen to get it done. And in the case of this cookbook, it's one pot cooking. So if you need one good pot, you're looking at it right here. This is a 6.8 quart stainless stock pot. There is a colander insert. I'm gonna show you that. Comes obviously with a tempered glass lid. This is that colander insert. You're gonna need it for the pastas and all the things that you're gonna be cooking. But on the inside, you can see all of that beautiful stainless steel. We're gonna give you the full details and show you some ways that you're gonna use yours, but you just decide, do I want the poppy peri or do I want the limone? And remember, if you've picked up any of the other kitchen tools, you'll notice how there is a thread running through. It's all gonna coordinate beautifully. Chef, oh gosh, everything is bubbling and just ready to go. This is a huge stock pot.
It is, and it's one of my favorites. Do you love the little pot belly? My grandmother used to have them like that. Doesn't it look cute?
It does look cute.
Nice, nice. It's sort of almost decorative in the kitchen. You don't have to hide it underneath. You know, you can put it in the kitchen and show it. But I love it, and you can do so many things with it. First of all, cooking pasta, of course.
Yes, of course.
So here I'm cooking some gemelli.
Okay.
And gemelli are twins, and this pasta that is sliced twist. And the traditional way of cooking it in Genova is they do little potatoes and also string beans. So we're gonna put the string beans in. You see, one pot, I tell you cook everything in one pot.
Yes.
So the pasta, the potatoes, and we're gonna let that cook, and then I'm gonna dress it. I have the pesto that I made before.
Okay.
And we're gonna dress it, and you're gonna have some.
Okay.
Here I have some lentil soup. Just to show the efficiency of this pot. And look, and certainly this is enough soup. Look how wonderful.
Ooh, look
I'm gonna add some cannellini beans to it.
Okay.
Okay, and you add pasta to soup only when you're ready to serve it, because the pasta, continues to grow.
Okay.
So if you were to just use half of it, pull half of it out and put some pasta just in half of it.
Okay.
And but these pots are amazing for soup, and the amount of soup cooking, enough soup for.
Oh yes.
Because if you're going to go through putting a whole pot of soup on, especially like this one, stock. I cook stock all the time, and I always have stock in my freezer.
Okay, so you make obviously you make your own stock.
And here you have, sort of the wings. Sometimes you don't know what to do. The necks of the chicken, and celery and carrots and onions. And you know what I put? I put the rinds of the cheese, the Parmigiano cheese, the unground. I scrape it a little bit and I put it in, and it makes a delicious stock. And you let it cook. You let it cool.
Yeah.
You strain it, and then you save it in your pint or quart in the freezer, and you have it when you're ready to use.
How fantastic is that?
Yes.
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
So here we.
Yes.
So you see.
Yeah. I mean, you see how much you can do with this, and I wish you could really get a good feel. I'm going to show you how much. Look at how big this stock pot is. It's enormous. It's 6.8 quarts. So if you are somebody who you say, I cook for an army, or when I make my pasta sauce from scratch, I want to make a lot and have some to eat, have some to save for later. That's what this pot was made for you. This is big. And I love that we've got it as a weekly deal drop price. The price on this does end tonight at midnight. And Chef does have another show today, just so you know. So I want to make sure you get yours while you're seeing it right here. But everything that you could possibly want to use, you can do it in this pot.
Look at this. Now we're going to steaming. The same pot, steaming, and I'm going to make some salads.
Okay.
So here we have the, look, just pull it out.
Oh, that's just easy. That just
Broccoli.
makes it easy.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
Do you use, you know, as Italian, we love our vegetables made into a salad, but steamed them first and then made it into a salad.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this back in, and I'm going to do another salad. So I'm going to have some of my zucchini strips, just like that.
Oh, this looks good. I just bought some zucchini and squash yesterday, so
Well,
I'm taking notes.
Spring is coming.
Yes.
And I'm going to steam some shrimps with it too. So by the time I mix the salad, this is going to be steamed. Just give it a little whirl now.
Okay.
Let's seal it so that the steam really activates in there and cooks.
Okay.
So you're saying, okay, what are you going to do with the broccoli? Well, I'm going to make some beans, broccoli and beans. And, you know, you can see almost how this is almost a whole meal.
Right.
Because I'm going to put some olives, black olives.
Ooh, looks amazing.
And this is in the book.
Okay.
And some onions. Look at this.
Just some red onions.
Red onions, sliced onions. If you don't have red onions, you know, sometimes, oh, I don't have that. You know, and I always tell you, and I encourage you also in the book, that if you don't have one thing, but you can substitute with other, no problem, you know. I found if you don't have red onions, put white onions, and that's okay. And I'm going to just dress it up with some vinegar, just a little bit of vinegar, and the dressing, you know the dressing I made before?
Yes.
There you are.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
And that's the dressing you made with the electric chopper.
Absolutely.
You can still pick that up.
Yes, yes.
And I found the recipe. When you get this home, this recipe that Chef is making right now is on page, okay, where are my glasses? Page 51. Look at this. This is exactly what you're seeing right here. The only thing that's keeping you away from this right now is picking up the cookbook. Go ahead and get the cookbook. There's the item number right there at the side of the screen. And there's the salad. Look at how easy this is because we were able to steam so easily.
Yes, and the beans need to be cooked. You can soak them and cook them, or you can buy the canned beans. It's perfectly fine, you know, and they're delicious. Canned beans are good.
Okay.
I'm adding the eggs, and eggs are the protein in this, so this is almost a complete meal. And the eggs I add like this just because I want it to look good, but if you mix it in, they get sort of into it once you're ready to serve. But to present it, it looks nice like this. Now you can put this on a buffet table. Look how beautiful it looks in this bowl here, and we're all set.
It just looks so fresh and so appetizing, doesn't it? I mean, it just makes you want to dive in. If you're looking at this and saying, that's a great idea, I hadn't thought about making a salad like this, that's why the cookbook is going to be your new best friend. And really simple. And again, one pot cooking. Look at the steaming is already pretty much done. It's getting there.
Exactly. You don't want to overcook it, so we'll let it steam a little more, and then I will go to the pasta.
Okay.
Which should be done.
Everything's boiling so beautifully.
And the string beans are cooked. Look, and you know, this is my favorite. You know what? I have the oil right here for that. Okay. So,
The skimmer.
we're going to talk about it.
Yes, we
But that's one
are.
of my favorite in here. And you see that now everything is cooked. You can see it. The pasta is right. The string beans are. And you just fish them right out into a nice bowl.
Oh, this is great. This is the easiest one.
Look how easy this is. Huh?
Okay. Look
One.
at how simple. If you want that skimmer, it's part of a 4-piece set that also comes with a spatula and a ladle and tongs. And I invite you to pick those up as well. And okay, so now the pasta is out. And here comes
let's
the
put
pesto.
some pesto. And as simple as that. You know, pesto you don't cook in a sense once because it's so nice and fresh.
Okay.
You don't want to cook and get the freshness out of it. You want the freshness of it. So when you add your pesto, you add it to a hot pasta. Do not kind of...
You know, I never knew that.
It changes color. Do you,
Yes, it does.
you see how beautiful mine is?
Yes.
And come close, smell.
I can, oh my, I know.
You really, now the basil is really,
good.
the flavor of basil
Oh my gosh,
is really,
it's so good.
isn't it?
It's
and
so
some cheese.
And okay, so you made the pesto with the electric chopper. You chopped the cheese with the electric chopper. I mean,
I
everything.
chopped the parsley.
And the parsley.
And the pepperoncino. Let me put this right here.
Okay.
Did you want some or?
Oh, absolutely. Let me get a fork. I'll follow you.
No. You take
Just
one.
take some.
That's it.
Take some green bean too.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
my.
Let me put this here. That's nice. Let me get that salad here.
That's so good. It's so fresh. And you saw it being made, and it didn't take a lot of time. This is fantastic. I was joking earlier about save me the platter, but save me the platter. I mean, it's really that good.
Now,
That's what it's about. When you can feed your family and the look on their face when the food just lights them up, there's nothing that beats that.
look at this lentil soup, you know.
Wow.
It's
See, now
You
I'm
are ready.
Now I'm ready to go.
okay.
Oh, wow. Remember, this is the stock pot. Everything being made in the 6.8 quart stainless stock pot is just, it's a must-have.
Okay.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh my gosh. And it was fast and it was easy. And there's enough here to serve how many? 6, 8
Oh,
people?
here you have 12 people.
12 people. Look
12
at me, 6 or 8. 12
You take half of the liquid away if you don't have 12 people.
Okay.
And then you have half for 6. The rest you can freeze. And when you pull it back out, you can add a little bit of water, just because sometimes it densens up a little bit. And you cook for the next bunch. And you want a little pepper, didn't you?
Ooh, look at that.
Salt or
Sure.
pepper? Which one did you salt?
I'll take both. That's your spice mill grinder, remember? I told you one button on top. You don't have to,
Look,
it's not a double.
This is so practical.
I know.
You know, and everybody, I have it, at home, and everybody starts. I says, no, just press the button.
Just press the button.
This is Lydia's way.
Okay, this is the deal. I'll tell you. This is a weekly deal drop price. The price is gonna go away tonight at midnight, okay? Sunday night at midnight. And Chef does have another show today, so I do invite you to go ahead and pick yours up, your stock pot up, in your choice of either the Poppy Perry or the Limone. Everybody's loving the Limone. Everybody's loving it. And you're getting the stock pot itself, you're gonna get the lid, and you'll get the colander. Let me show you that real quick. That's that big, nice size colander that can fit right inside so that you can put anything that you were gonna strain anyway. You just cook it in the colander and then lift it out and you're good to go. It's literally takes a step or two away from if you didn't have a strainer that fit on the inside of there.
So, you're watching your fats or whatever. Look how nice.
Oh, that's
Stephen, look,
Yes.
it's ready. I have some spinach. So now you could let it cool a little bit and then, or warm, but if you put it warm, you need to serve it right away because it's gonna wilt the spinach.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna, look at this. Vegetables, shrimps, the whole works right in the same pot.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put some oil.
Look at that.
I'll take some salt and pepper too here.
Okay.
Okay. You can use, I like my vinegar, wine vinegar. Some salt. Look at this. Okay. some pepper.
I really like these spice mills. They're elegant.
Look
they're
at this.
big.
They're nice.
Substantial.
And you know, it's pepper at the table when you're serving. It's important to have it kind of the last minute, because if you put ground pepper, again, just like cheese, it loses a lot of the flavoring or whatever. Look at this. Are you ready?
Okay. This is phenomenal. I'm telling you, I know that a lot of you are shopping for our weekly deal drop on the stock pot. Please keep shopping there. Look at how amazing. And that was spinach, shrimp, zucchini, yellow squash, steamed and presented and ready to go. And it's fresh eating. I'm so glad that so many of you are loving it. 879-964 is the item number there. Quickly, I did want to remind you of our VIP savings event that we have going on right now. And that is where you can get $25 off when you spend $100 and use the code 189933. You can get $10 off when you spend $50 and use the code 180198. So yes, they're two different codes, but use them as many times as you want to, and that's when you're shopping with your HSN card, okay? And again, if you don't have an HSN card, visit hsn.com/HSN card for all of the details. I hope you've been really cluing in to all of the tools that Chef has been using today. I want to talk about the 4-piece stainless and silicone utensil set that you see right here. You're getting all 4 pieces in your choice of the Papi Peri or the Limone. You're going to get the skimmer that Chef was just using. You're gonna get the ladle, this is the spatula, and these are the tongs. And I love that they're nice and long, so your hand doesn't have to be too close to the hot steam. They're just stunning.
You know, this is like an extension of your hand, and every chef needs it. And this is wonderful because it's this kind of non-stick Teflon.
Yes, this silicone, yeah.
Silicone, so it doesn't scratch in your pans. Yes. And you pick everything up nicely. But this is a must in the kitchen. For me, this, a skimmer, a spider, as I call it, it's a must. Yes. I need to have it. I pick everything out. I pick my pasta out, as you saw before, and so on. I pick my vegetables when I cook them out. Whatever you're doing, the stock, I put all those pieces, chickens and all that, I would pick it up first. Then I strain it. Okay. But this is number one.
Okay.
Number one. Frying with this. You fry this, you take off, you know, your fried shrimps or potatoes or whatever thing, and you drain it well. It's a must.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. And you're getting that.
And so here, go ahead.
No, and you talked about the tongs as well, and the tongs lock when you're not using them, so that you can, and then when you want to use them, you just push it in and open them up. And then you've got the ladle. The ladle, and this is because it doesn't accumulate as much heat because it's empty inside and it's light. So it doesn't accumulate as much heat. So as you're working, you know, because it's hot, you know, as chefs, we're kind of used to the heat a little bit. But any protection you can get is good. And this gives you some protection. Very nice, very nice. And then we've got the spatula as well. You're getting that. Just so you know, you're seeing that we have ours housed in a utility holder. We've got that available for you as well. So if you want that, you can pick that up in, of course, either print. And then you've got a really great place to put that. And then if you have other wood spoons or things like that, there's plenty of room, as you can see, for some other utensils if you want. So here I fish it all out. This is one of the easiest dishes. Summer is coming, so you cook your pasta. You fish it out, and here I have some, let me put just this right in here. Okay. I have some fresh tomatoes, some pesto, again, the pesto, and some mozzarella. And I'm gonna just put this right in here. Fresh tomatoes. This is, mozzarella, chopped mozzarella. Very nice. And the pesto itself, just like that. Oops. Oh, look at how easy that is. We can totally do this. And in the summertime, huh? Yes. Oh, this is so perfect. And you know, the bowl, the pasta bowl that you see right there, we also have that available for you, but it's limited now. It's coming up in just a few moments. And then you just give it a little toss.
Just give it a little toss. And, you know, when the pasta is still warm, if you put in, leave the tomatoes out, room temperature, the mozzarella at room temperature, but if you put it in the warm pasta, it kind of sort of kind of melts a little bit. It gets softer.
Okay.
So I'm looking at this. You know how I am. I am going to save everything and collect everything. A little bit of...
Oh, use
Yeah.
a little bit of the pasta water from earlier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You collect everything and you put it right in here. And voila.
This is, I'm inviting you to pick up not only the utensils, but also the stock pot, also the cookbook so that you can make some of these recipes as well. If you want the utensils, it's 853-813. I'm gonna switch the graphic and show you the item number for the utensil holder. And the holder itself is here. These are, I tell you, everything is just beautiful. It's 7 inches high. It is 6 inches going all the way around in diameter, and these are ceramic, so they're beautiful, they're nice and sturdy. And so if you want the holders, please don't miss out on
These are
picking
so
those up.
practical
Yes,
in your
they
kitchen. You can
are.
put everything in there.
That's right.
And of course, too, you know, I put these on the table too, like when you have family style and you have meats like this or whatever. You know, sometimes the fork is fine, you know.
Right.
People, but with this, you can really, you know, people feel comfortable. Dress it and put it right in the
Nice and
on the table. It looks nice.
Yes.
Yes.
I love
it. It's Lydia to the table. You can have, depends on what your decor is, you can have the lemon and blue, or you can have nice and red. And so here you are. You have.
I love that.
So people can help themselves, even for salads,
For
whatever.
sure. It makes it easy. Let's head on over, because after everything's cooked, we do want to, like you said, take it to the table and serve it. And this is such a beautiful way to do it. And that's with your pasta bowl. Now, we say pasta. You've done everything from salads and everything else in here as well.
All right.
These are limited. I'm just going to tell you as we get started. If you want the limone, which has been very popular, please go ahead and pick it up. We also have the Papi Peri. These are 12 inches in diameter, 2 1/4 inches high, or I should say deep, so you can get a substantial amount of food in here.
Okay. So this one, I'm cooking mussels. Look, a little bit, and just put just a little bit of oil, wine, and you know what to just tighten up the sauce, a little bit of breadcrumbs, just like that. But smell it, come closer. And of course, plenty of parsley that we chopped before. Okay.
Oh, that's good. And that's a lot of mussels in there too. Again, just to show you this, how large this 6.8-inch stock pot
But you know,
is.
shellfish like that needs space because they open up. And once it opens up, I need a towel. Do you have another towel?
We'll
I mean, you know,
grab another towel for
I can. Give me your hand. No.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, that's not hot.
Yeah,
That's good.
but that's
good.
one good thing about the pot too, you know, because it has, and it's hollow in there, and what we were talking about, so heat doesn't travel as much.
Good.
You
That's
see?
really good. Yes.
Okay. So let's.
Okay. Look at how. Oh my gosh! You see how big this pasta bowl is? Do you see that? Wow.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
And so that's an appetizer.
That's an appetizer.
Well, an appetizer for the table. You know, I'm family style. I'm family style. So it's an appetizer for the table. And again, you know, you could put so people can help themselves just like that. You know, at the table, and they can get some juice. And so you have to think about, you know, how convenient, how easy you make it for your guests to cook. So now let's see. Then we'll get to the fruit. The fruit is the last.
Okay.
Let me see what's in here. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. pasta there.
Let's. I think we're gonna go to the pasta.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go to the salad and then dessert. We're gonna make. Okay.
We'll do it.
So let's fish out the pasta.
I'll switch places with you.
Okay.
Just so you know, fewer than 850 of the pasta bowls now available. So while you're watching, I want to make sure you go ahead and pick yours up while we still have both options, okay?
Okay.
Oh, this is so great. And you know, with these, like you said, you've got the pasta, you have the appetizer, you have the salad. This, you could get a few of these. Don't just think about getting one pasta bowl. I want you to get a few of them so that if you do serve family style, you have a whole set that you can serve from. Look at how beautiful. And these are under $25, so I invite you to get them.
And this is a pesto,
Okay.
a different kind of pesto. It's not only our, we make, you know, let's see which, can I have the, what did I have? Oh, here, this is what I'm looking for.
The tongs.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
And you just mix it in, and do we have a little bit of oil?
We've got some oil here, a little bit here.
Okay, go ahead, you can pour it in. Pour it in
Thank you.
around, help me out.
Now I love to help in the kitchen. I learn.
And you just, and again, this is a pesto that they make in Sicily. They make it with almonds.
Oh.
Almonds and vegetables, yellow tomatoes in this case.
Okay.
And the zucchini, you can eat raw fresh zucchini. And again, the pasta is hot, so it's gonna you can get some of the cheese. Go ahead, you can.
Okay.
We put you to work.
This is the cheese, or yes, this is the cheese.
Yeah, go ahead, spread it all over.
If you want the limone, we have fewer of those than the poppy perry. So this is going to be your time. We've got about 200 left in the limones, especially if you were getting a few of them. Go ahead and pick yours up now. And then we've got the salad.
The Caesar salad with the croutons.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And let's.
Look at that. So you're going to want a bowl for your pasta. You're going to want a bowl for your salad. You're going to want a bowl for your appetizer. Look at this. You're going to want the utensils as well. I know you've already picked up the stock pot because that price does end tonight at midnight. Ooh, and I know you've already picked up the cookbook. That's where it started, all right? And then you've got the cheese, and you grated the cheese with the electric grater that we started off the show with.
You know, you always, to add a little bit of flair, you can. And with a potato peeler, look at this.
I'll just shave the Parmesan.
Yes, this gives, you know, it's about looking good, it's about tasting good, it's about all of those things in the kitchen. And simple.
For sure.
Okay.
I know we're down to our last minute, but you've seen so much today.
A fruit salad.
Okay, and you kind of chopped up just some seasonal fruits.
This is as easy, but I'm just showing the versatility of this bowl here.
Yes.
You know?
So that's why I want you to get a few of them. If you're getting one, get at least another one so that you can take it all to the table and everyone will say, oh, wow, you shouldn't have. I'm so glad so many of you are shopping with us today. Sale prices, clearance prices, weekly deal drops. Do not miss out on those. Chef, thank you so much. And we'll see you back at 4 o'clock, okay? See you back at 4. Thank you.
Refreshing food.
I don't mind if I do. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. You can keep shopping for everything you've seen. I'm going to run to the next studio. We've got an hour of Rhonda Shear. And stay with me. Run over there with me. Thank you so much, Chef.
There have been so many important gains that women have made throughout history. I mean, just look at travel and adventure alone. This was like a male-only game, right? And women have been pioneers in land, sea travel, astronauts, pilots. Like, there's no part of the travel and adventure world that a woman hasn't made her mark.
One of the most inspirational women in my life, and I don't want it to sound cliche, but it's my mom. She's 83, she rides her lawnmower. She also quit school at 8th grade, went to get her GED, went on to further her career, was a trailblazer in her own industry. So anytime I say, no, I can't do it, she says, get your butt out there and get it done.
to inspire change by showing women through my journey that anything is possible. You can start your own business for the very first time at age 50. All you need is a true vision and the passion, and follow your dreams.